And new at 10 for weeks, it was an unbelievable scene out west. Multiple wildfires raging across several different states. Millions of acres of land destroyed, homes lost, and people forced to evacuate, not knowing where they would go. And all the way across the country here in New England, a group of firefighters from Connecticut and Massachusetts joined the fight to put out those flames. Fox 61's Gabby Molina spoke with some of them as they returned home today.
From Connecticut to California, a group of 10 firefighters made the cross-country trip to help fight raging wildfires.
We didn't see the sun the whole time we were out there. It was completely smoke obscured. It was just, we were in smoke all day, every day. When you sleep in your tent, there's smoke.
They left on September 4th to work on the Hoopa Valley Indian Reservation in Northern California before moving to fight the red salmon complex in the Shasta Trinity National Forest.
When we left, Tuesday morning was 110,000 acres. To put it in perspective, that's one of the smaller fires in California.
Their days were long, working from 2 p.m. to 2 a.m., and were spent literally fighting fire with fire.
They purposely set fire breaks to stop fire from moving into communities.
It goes where you want it to go, and you control the progression of fire by doing that.
The conditions they faced didn't make the job any easier.
We worked a lot in smoke, driving and working near very dusty roads, very rugged terrain.
But the group did have help from all over.
There were over 500 personnel working on it, personnel from all over the nation. There was a crew from Fairbanks. There was a fire engine from Maine. A small army working to try to contain the fire.
Finally back home after 3 weeks, the firefighters say their work out west was worth it.
And knowing that the reservation that we were originally working for was now going to be protected by the actions that our crew was taking, burning this piece of land out, was very rewarding.
As for what's next for the group, a lot of them said that they're going to take the weekend to rest up and then get back to work right here in Connecticut. In Marlborough, Gabby Molina, Fox 61 News.